So hello everyone, Grosey here, welcome back. Today we've got another episode for the Unhuntables podcast series with Christopher.
Hello. And your special guest, these insects that are buzzing around you because you smell.
That's going to be so random for anyone who hasn't watched your part. But essentially there is what I've been corrected to call a daddy longlegs or a crane fly, whatever you want to call it, buzzing around, and it's sort of yellow with a few black stripes on it, and I thought it was a wasp, so I got slightly terrified.
He's going to get bitten and get superpowers. He's going to be able to be quiet for a change at times.
That's it. But we are looking through 2Ps, as you can see. We're looking for NIFCs of the years 1972, 73, 74, 1982, 83, 84, 2018, 2019, 2008 Ironsides, I said that really weirdly, slightly low minted, and 2017 Shields. And then in 1999, the annual sets were copper and the circulation ones were steel. Therefore, the circulated ones are magnetic. The annual set ones are not, so we'll check for those as well.
And the copper plated steel, of course.
Yeah, copper plated, that's it. And then any territories, foreign world coins, or NIFCs. Already done the NIFCs. Anyway. But yeah, we've had the Royal Coat of Arms silver 1 ounce that I just ordered just now.
Yeah, the bullion coins. They look nice. They've come out for a few years now, and I think they're nice designs. It's not a similar design that was on the last circulating round pound, wasn't it?
Potentially. They sort of look different when they're zoomed in a bit. Let's have a look.
They look different when they're zoomed in a bit.
I said that so, like, on a bigger coin, you have more detail, so the design sort of looks different.
I see. Like with the 4 parts of the UK that are on the Raw Mint exclusive £5 coins.
Yeah. It sort of reminds me, like the texturing on the, like having the lines going in, kind of reminds me of the Canadian.
Yeah, the maple
leaf. Yeah. But no, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I don't buy bullion coins specifically. So it's not something that's taken my fancy. They did a proof one or a BU one, then 100% I'd be buying it. But I'm quite
limited to 100,000 worldwide.
Limited to 100,000. Wow. But bullion is very different from proof coins. Obviously, you're buying it at a lower margin because you're buying the value of the metal rather than buying a commemorative coin.
And then I send them all to be graded, but all you need is that 1 bullion that gets a 70, and yeah, it rapidly increases the value. Not that that's why I do it, to sell, but it's to keep.
What's the highest grade you got so far?
On a bullion, 68.
Oh, close.
Yeah. Strangely, my commemorative bullion ones have done better than my Britannias. They're not really definitives, but...
weird. You say there's more detail on a Britannia for things to go awry?
Maybe. I wouldn't even say that. I'd say just there are more scratches on it. Just they seem to have not been handled with as much care.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not made to be, like as you say, perfect coins. They're made for the metal value, but still, you'd think that it would be fairly consistent, but obviously not. But
well, that's the thing. When they mint a bullion coin, they're not minted to the high standard that a proof coin would be. It's sort of closer to a BU coin because obviously they want to maximise the efficiency so that they can keep the cost down, so they can sell them for as close to the small margin over the spot price. So maybe it's just not as much care taken during the strike to keep the cost down.
Probably, yeah. I guess they're only struck once then as well, or perhaps maybe more. I don't know. But
I think it's just struck once. I don't know for 100%. There used to be a very handy page on the Raw Mint that explained in much more rigorous detail how many strikes and what kind of pressure each standard is struck to, but they seem to have taken that web page down, which is a real bind because I used to use that web page all the time.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's cool. And then the I don't know where my brain is at today. The definitive set, what's the news on that? Because we were looking on your server.
I like how you've asked me what the deal was at, because you want to have a rant about it. So I mean, the news is as the news was. Earlier this year, the annual coin sets came out with just commemoratives, no definitives. Normally they're paired up. You have a set where you can buy the definitives with the commemoratives, or you can buy the definitives on their own. But this year, for reasons that are yet to be explained, the definitives came out with an acknowledgement that sometime later this year they should be releasing the definitive sets.
The commemoratives came out, and then they said they're releasing the definitives.
Yes, that's what I said, wasn't it?
No.
No, oh
You
dear.
said the definitives came out, and then the definitives are going to be released later this year.
Yeah, the commemoratives have come out, the definitives they said should be released later this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to stare at each other, or do you want to talk more about it?
I don't know what's happened with me. And we were also waiting for the pound coin as well.
Yes, so that links into why I think the last reason for potentially this delay, that the new pound coin is a definitive pound coin, so maybe there's a delay in that which is causing a delay to the definitives coming out.
Oh, potentially, actually.
That's one thought, but it's not the main thought, is it, Grosey?
Is it not?
So I'll just talk for the rest of the 10 minutes we got then. So the other thought is that potentially there's going to be a change in the definitive coins, and that might be taking some time. They obviously need to test. They need to test. Oh, does that surprise to you? Or are you actually Grosey, or have I got an imposter?
Yeah, no, I didn't realise what you were talking about.
Has one of your crane flies taken over the co-host of the Unhuntables?
I think it's just put me on edge. That's all it is. It surprised me.
Oh dear, Grosey, what are we going to do with you? We're going to ignore you, and I'm going to carry on talking. So yeah, potentially a change in the definitive coins. They'll be keeping very quiet about it. Even though I work in the industry, I don't have any more information than anyone else on those. But I guess if they are changing the design, if they're changing the designs, they need to test them out, make sure that they mint properly, that they look fine, that they can consistently mint these new designs with the dies, and they'll last a while, or that they can work in circulation. So they need to trial and test them before they can actually roll them out en masse. So potentially another reason why the definitive releases have been delayed. But what are your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be a change in the definitives, or do you think as just another reason?
I think with a change of monarch, a change of definitives would be a good time, perhaps. I think it would be exciting. I think it's overdue. It's been about 15. Well, it has been 15 years. Yeah, I think
2008. Yeah, of course.
I think it would be exciting to have a new definitive set, but we shall have to wait and see.
No, I would be very excited if there is a change. It'd be such a we've gone through the biggest change that many of us will have witnessed in seeing the new king on our coins. To then have new definitives as well, I think is a really cool sort of way to carry on his reign. But I don't know. Maybe there might just be a very, very boring reason they can't get 2p planchets, or they can't get penny planchets to mint the sets, and they'll end up just being the same ones. But it did seem like they were gearing up for a big change, like potentially a change in the definitives even before the Queen passed away.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget what one of the tour guides said about there being an exciting change for coin collectors, or something exciting.
Yeah, maybe that tour guide knew that the Queen wasn't very well, and that was going to be the big change. But no, I think my only reticence to be encouraging a change in the definitives is that in the past, all of the definitive coins designs, so the Technologies £2 coin, the Shield of the Royal Arms, the new pound coin, they were open public competitions to redesign it. So if they were to redesign the definitives, then they've obviously done that without an open public competition, and it's been 2017's coin, so I think that was started in 2015, so it's been a long time since we've all us simple lay people have been able to contribute to a potential design on a Royal Mint coin, which I think would be great fun. It would be a lot of fun for all the guys on YouTube to not just the people that make videos, people that view the videos as well, to potentially submit a design. How cool would it be if not yourself as the person that makes the videos, but one of your subscribers that you know and interact with submits the design that's chosen for coins?
Oh yeah, that would be very cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be. You'd have to buy like the golds, the silvers, everything if you got your design.
Oh, I'm sure you could sweet talk them into giving that to you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like with the Olympic 50p's, all the designers got a gold-proof version of their coin. I think they got to choose between the gold coin and cash.
Oh right, that's cool.
Yeah. Any more thoughts, Grosey?
No, I've sort of, as per usual, come to this extremely unprepared. Obviously, what else is coming out this year? J.R. Tolkien. Any other coins that are coming out?
Yeah, so the Tolkien one is an interesting point, because we know that's going to be strike coin at the end of the year, because Change Checker are taking over the Raw Mint, and they've announced that the Tolkien £2 coin will be the strike coin on the day. We don't know whether that means it's going to change on that day to Tolkien, or whether it'll be Tolkien at that point, and you'll have special Change Checker packaging for the coin on that day. But we do at least know by September there will be a new strike coin, although we don't know whether the Coronation one will run up till then, or whether there'll be something in the interim period. Who knows?
To think that's September is only 3 months away.
Yeah, I must admit, it's crazy to think that in a couple of days it's going to be July, over halfway through 2023.
Third quarter of the year.
Yeah, we're going to start the countdown to buy the 2024 annual coin sets and see what the commemorative is going to be in that. Madness.
That's mental. That's unbelievable.
We're going to start guessing what's going to go in the 2020, what commemoratives we're going to get in 2024.
So that'd be a task for people in the comment section. What commemorative do you think, not just will be in the annual set, but what events will be commemorated in 2024?
I almost suggested that it's homework that we could both go away and do, but you never do the homework I set, so...
I do, when it's something like that. I can always just whiz it up 5 minutes before. Like UKanniversaries.com or something, whatever it's called.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, no, that's it.
That's it. We're done. Early finish.
I'll be honest, I'm really struggling to think of things, because we covered most things in your video. As usual, you take all the good topics. I need to get
take
on
all the good topics. I get in there quick. I get in there before you and plan out what I want to cover.
You've written those topics down before they've even happened.
Not true.
And then they sort of fabricate into what they are.
Okay.
I think we can do an ultra fast 2p speedy up hunt then. So, anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Right, in that case, hopefully we found some 2Ps which are going to beat Christopher this week.
No chance.
I feel like... Who won last week or week before?
Probably me.
Week before that. Probably you. What do you mean, probably you?
You've got a very bad track record for winning these episodes.
I know, but hopefully we can change that. Let's go back to the 2Ps to see what we've managed to find. So that's all the results. I've checked through the 1999s and it appears there are no non-magnetic ones. But in terms of finds, plenty today. So I did keep these 3. They're just nice and shiny circulated ones from older years, which is always good for date runs, etc. We've got a Gibraltar from 1999 with a... I can't really read it, but I think AA die lettering. We've got 2 Guernseys, one from 1996 and one from 1986, and a Jersey from 2008, and 3 2017 shields, which are pretty cool as well. So hopefully this has been a strong week and I'm going to win, but you can guarantee that the one week I find a lot, Christopher will find a lot as well. So go and check out his video as well. Thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.